You've heard of Julius Caesar and the great Napoleon too, and how the Cork militia beat the Turks at Waterloo. But there's a page of glory that as yet remains uncut, and that's the warlike story of the Slattery mounted foot. This gallant band was organised by Slattery's eldest son, a noble-minded poacher with a double-breasted gun. And many a head was opened, aye, and many an eye was shut, while learning to manoeuvre in the Slattery mounted foot. And down from the mountain came the squadrons and platoons, 24 fighting men and a couple of stout bassoons. When going into action, held each musket by the butt. We sang a song and marched along with Slattery's mounted foot. Well, first we reconnoitred round O'Sullivan's shebeen. It used to be the shop house, but we called it the canteen. But there we saw notice that the bravest heart unnerved. All liquor must be settled for before the drink is served. So on we marched, but soon again each warrior's heart grew pale, for rising high in front of us we saw the county jail. And when the army faced about, 'twas just in time to find a couple of stout policemen had surrounded us behind. Still down from the mountains came the squadrons and platoons, 24 fighting men and a couple of stout bassoons. When going into action, held each musket by the butt. We sang a song and marched along with Slattery's mounted foot. They reached the mountain safely, though all stiff and sore with cramp. Each took a wet of whiskey neat to dissipate the damp. And when they loaded all their pipes, bold Slattery ups and said, "Today's immortal fight will be remembered by the dead. I never shall forget," he says, "while this brave heart shall beat, the eager way you followed when I headed the retreat. You preferred the soldier's maxim when desisting from the strife. Best be a coward for 5 minutes than a dead man all your life." And there in the mountains lay the squadrons and platoons, 24 fighting men and a couple of stout bassoons. When going into action, held each musket by the butt. We sang a song and marched along with Slattery's mounted foot.